one of the greatest things that we can do is to talk about it with each other, with medical people that we see, with the people our children see in their classrooms or their schools. Like instead of hiding Aunt Susie and not paying any attention to her eccentricities, as they call them. Let's
Right.
talk about them and what makes them that. And that way, you also have another advocate for good care for a person because you're not the only person who's aware of it. Someone else is too, and they may be able to step in at a time when you're not there, not available.
We need to help citizens to understand the complicated nature of dementia, thereby becoming less apprehensive of those affected. Being dementia friendly is beneficial to us as well as the afflicted person. We become a populace at once, understanding and willing to interact helpfully with the dementia person, making us feel good about ourselves as well.
We would be a lot more helpful to people with dementia if we had more insight to how the world looks to them in contrast to how it looks to us. We all need help. We all need somebody to understand what's going on with us and put our arms around that person, and we should do that for people with dementia too.
It's actually a two-way street in terms of how we're seeking or recognizing that someone may need some help and can do it graciously so that it's done where they're basically where both of us feel good about the outcome of being helped and helping.
One of the biggest challenges for me as the social worker here is that when someone's living at Goodwitz or our assisted living community and they need memory care specific, they may have been showing signs of cognitive impairment or have a dementia diagnosis, that the move to families can mean something so much more. But when you see that the move from assisted living to our memory care community allows the person to be more independent. They can walk around the community safely. It's secured. They don't have to try as hard because they're managing a elevator building. They don't have to figure out at dinner time or breakfast time, how to order off the menu. We give people choices, but they're limited choices. So it allows people to feel successful, to feel independent, even though it's a memory care community. It allows people to get the services and care that they need.
It's difficult with people my age whose memory is fading away little by little. But I think keeping people active is important. There's a lot of people here I know that don't join in with a lot of things. So I think they need somebody to be their buddy or to make them more comfortable to participate.
I think that the families of the people who have dementia should let other people in the neighborhood know, let the grocer or whatever, because they've always come in with the other person generally, and say, if this person comes in by themselves, either the police need to be called or I need to be called. I think it wouldn't hurt for the neighborhood paper to start having articles about it, so it educates a large group of people who don't necessarily live in one area. I think really that's how it helps. I know when I go to the grocery store, everyone there, sometimes I take my husband along, and they know that he has a problem. So when they talk to him, sometimes they don't expect an immediate response. Or if there is a response and it doesn't have anything to do with the question that they're asking, that they understand and they take their time, and it makes it very nice for him, and makes it very nice for myself, that they know what's going on.
In order to make this place more dementia friendly, you can smile more. You can show positivity.
There's very little that we can do by ourselves, even in the best of times, but the community really reinforces, and I think that's what this is all about, because people need to know that they are respected, that they are valued, they have worth. And I think that's what it's all about, is to present that, to enable people to feel that.